very inspiring. Definitely, second time I've seen it. First time watched it, I went vegan and then transitioned out of that. And now I'm definitely going to try and be vegan again. It's definitely very inspiring, eye-opening. For movie evidence, it proves veganism is very sustainable. It's better for the environment, but also the animals.
Yeah, like the fish thing was quite interesting because I never thought about fish as being such a problem. I was more like, oh yeah, I should not eat like beef, pork and stuff, but I never thought about the fish. And when like that scene came up that when they do fishing, they actually also catch whales, dogs and stuff. It's like, oh, hang on, yeah, maybe fish is pretty bad too. So yeah, I found it really interesting and it gave me a lot of input. I stopped drinking milk like years ago, like and switched to like almond and soy milk. But I love cheese, so this is kind of the biggest concern. Like when I said, oh, I can't really become vegan, but now like there are so many options of like substitutes. So I just give it a go and see how it goes. Yeah, I just tried one cheese up here and it actually tastes of cheese. So it's like, okay, yeah. Because I'm from Berlin and it was always still like a cool thing, like a hipstery thing. Like, oh yeah, you have to become vegan to be cool. So I was always like, no. Like, but seeing that movie is like, especially with all like fishing and stuff, I think it's not enough to be a vegetarian. I think it takes more. I think I'm not really on the point of like becoming like a radical vegan. Like, I think I would still buy leather shoes and I would still eat honey. But I think after seeing that movie, I'm ready to like stop like consuming dairy products and eating meat at all and fish. So yeah, like step by step.
So here we are at Pitt Street for event number 23, the third screening of Cowspiracy tonight. Good attendance, we had about 110 people, pretty close to Christmas now, so it was a pretty good turnout, and 12 people signed up, good result, fantastic team tonight. Big thanks to Hell's Bells Cakes for providing this amazing cherry cake that everyone really enjoyed, and you know, we spoke to people as usual, hung around for about an hour after the film to ask questions and interrogate us real life vegans. And one person I spoke to, she said she'd been thinking about going vegan for a while, but she was just so impressed with this bio tasty cheese that she tried tonight. She just didn't realise that vegan cheese could taste so good, and she just signed up to go vegan. So it shows you how easy it can be. So what kind of response did you guys have?
Yeah, fantastic response from people who already are vegans and they are expanding their horizons of knowledge, but also people who may not already know about these environmental issues. They talked about, like, for example, this guy named Gunther. He said it's very easy here in Sydney with all the vegan options you have, all the fruits and vegetables available, whereas where he's from in Germany, one of the areas where he's from in particular, it would be quite difficult for them to accommodate him, he would suggest, but he is a lot better. In Sydney, it's a lot more happening here in Sydney. Yeah.
And you got GG Pizzeria, that's
Yeah.
fruit
And Basil
veg.
too.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice when there's a community around you.
Yeah, it's definitely
Yeah.
growing really fast. Oh, well, today I brought my very good friend who's been struggling to turn vegetarian for a long time, my friend Nick. He finally came here for the movie, and I sat in the movie with him and I watched him getting emotional and getting, almost crying. So I hope that, I'm really glad he came, and I hope that will bring some changes to his life, and that's, so because of that I didn't get to talk to many people, but I'm really glad. That's it. Other people.
Sweet. Alright, so
Other people.
like Kim said, it's another evening of being interrogated, being vegan, and I love that experience because it gives me a chance to express what I care about. And yeah, tonight's atmosphere was really for myself, just to be with people and smile and send my happy and fit vibes so that I know that vegans are cool.
So I met a few people that were sort of on the fence about becoming a vegetarian or vegan, and they said the film was like a good sort of bit of motivation to help them sort of make that further step too. And also something I've realised with people watching this documentary is they're always after like recommendations for other documentaries too. So some of them haven't actually seen something like Earthlings or Forks Over Knives. So I recommended those documentaries to them too, and just describing the documentaries to them, it sounded like they'd have like a big impact on them, and it'll help them make that decision to go vegan too. So it's quite effective documentary. It always sort of opens the door up to them, and then you say, well, there's this sort of other aspect. It's affecting your health, and it's also like it's actually quite cruel what we're doing to the animals. So you give them those sort of resources, and they're quite happy with that, and they say they can see themselves sort of making those steps, so it's always good, And we've got like a passionate, team here too, so it's always a good environment, and it's good to network, and they meet lots of vegans. A lot of people haven't really met any other vegans, so it's just like there's other people out there, and there's a few of us, so yeah, it's another good night.
Recommending other films is a great idea, and also our 30-day challenge includes a link to the page on our website which has a list of recommended documentary films. So tonight's all about introducing people to the whole journey of exploration and awareness that is veganism, and then taking them across that bridge to making the pledge and exploring it further. So the majority of people that came tonight, that was their first vegan film that they saw, and then they're going to explore further, and it's going to be the beginning of a progression for them. So that was our final vegan education event of 2015. It's been an incredible year where we've put on 23 events. We've had well over 1,000 people watch vegan film. We've had more than 200 people sign up to our 30-day challenge through these events. All up, we're getting close to 700 people signing up to the 30-day challenge over the year. And I wanted to say big thanks to the team for being part of these events, and also to you for crowdfunding the events. And it's just a big collaborative effort. It's almost like some kind of miraculous thing that we can put all of this together, from the crowdfunding through to the running of the event, and then get the results. So hopefully even bigger things ahead on the horizon in 2016 for more events, and we can really speed up the change. If we work together, we can really get this whole vegan movement in Sydney happening in a huge way in 2016. So it'd be great to have you as part of that. Thanks, and have a great festive season.